You are absolutely right. This is not a basic skills writing course. This is a course that presupposes that you already know how to write formal, rhetorical, expository sentences in a college-level essay. For some of you, that poses a bit of a problem, and we need a little bit of a brush up. Of course, the campus provides free resources of every kind for you, but I thought we would take a minute to just have a little bit of fun and fix an impossible sentence. Let's take a look at it together. Here's the impossible sentence. It being that I like this song, but my dad, who is an old-timer, doesn't like it at all because it being a rock and roll song and my dad being from old school state of mind thinks it's stupid because him being more the soul music type of guy, you say that he can't tell if music is boog or bad because him being who he is, I don't agree with anything he says and it's a great song and he is wrong. Okay, for just a moment, take a look at that sentence. I'm going to pause here and I want you to look at all the things that are wrong with this sentence. And I want you to tell me, what is this person trying to say? I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You thinking? Okay, here's my fix. I love the Smashing Pumpkins, an alternative rock band from the grunge movement. Is one of my favorite bands. Okay, I already created a run-on sentence. Let me fix that. And I used the word love, which doesn't make any sense. Let me fix that. Next edit. One of my favorite bands, the Smashing Pumpkins, is a 90s alternative rock band from the grunge movement. When my father listened to the lyrics, I can't go on digging roses from your grave to linger on beyond the beyond, where the willows weep and the whirlpools sleep, you'll find me, the coarse tide reflects the sky. He scratched his head. Dad looked at me, smiled, and said, little sister, you done lost your mind. Clearly, my father does not understand the soul of rock and roll. So all of this gibberish was way too much for one sentence, isn't it? So I broke it up into manageable sentences that actually could stand alone and make perfect sense. If that stands alone, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? The reader would know I'm talking about the Smashing Pumpkins, 90s alternative rock band from the grunge movement. And instead of just simply saying when my father listened to the lyrics, I want to be specific. And I make sure that the reader knows exactly what he's doing. And sometimes when I'm writing, and this may help you in that final essay that's coming up, sometimes it's better to simply write a movement. Scratching one's head is an international symbol of what does that mean. People who scratch their head are confused. It is timeless. It is worldwide. So sometimes it's best just to describe a movement rather than to go into all those long words. Also, in rhetorical writing, we want to avoid anything that's vague. The old school state of mind, it's stupid, which of course is misspelled, but stupid. What does stupid mean? That's a word that doesn't even mean anything. Does it show an IQ level? What exactly does that mean? It doesn't agree with me, but that doesn't mean that it's stupid. So be careful when you choose words to write. That was the whole point of the color exercise that we did at the beginning of the semester. Okay, then I am actually going to quote what my dad said rather than continuing to write a bunch of words. Dad looked at me, smiled, and said, little sister, you done lost your mind. Clearly, my father does not understand the soul of rock and roll. And it's important that I spelled rock and roll correctly. All right? So that's just a quick fix on an impossible sentence and illustrating how to take informal conversational writing to the next level, break it up into manageable sentences. Each sentence should stand alone and make perfect sense. That concludes this tutorial.